Nightmares are unpleasant dreams that can leave you feeling scared, anxious, or even disturbed. While the specific content of nightmares can vary from person to person, there are some common themes that tend to pop up again and again. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more awesome content like this. We've got tons of interesting videos coming your way, so hit that subscribe button and join the fam. Here are 10 of the scariest common nightmares. Number 1, falling. Lots of people have this scary dream where you fall down, down, down. It feels like you're dropping from a super high place, like a tall building or a mountain. It's scary because you feel like you're floating and can't control yourself. You might even feel the wind whooshing past you or your tummy doing a flip. These dreams can happen because you're stressed or worried about something. Maybe you have a big test or presentation coming up, or maybe you're feeling a little down about your friends or family. Dreams are kind of like a way for your brain to show you what's bothering you, and falling dreams can be a sign that you're feeling scared of messing up or losing control of things. Number 2, being chased. Many people have this nightmare where they're being chased. It can feel like you're running for your life from something scary, maybe a monster or even another person. This dream can mean you're trying to run away from a problem in real life, like a fight with a friend or something tough at work. The scary thing chasing you can also be a clue. If it's a monster, maybe you're worried about failing at something. Our bodies are funny sometimes. Even though we don't get chased by bears much anymore, our dreams can still act like we're in danger. It's like practice for if we ever needed to run away from something real. Number 3, teeth falling out. Ever have a dream where your teeth fall out? It might feel like you're missing some chompers, like you bumped them and they just popped out. This dream can mean you're feeling a little insecure about yourself. Maybe you're worried about getting older or how you look. Teeth are like tools for biting and talking, so losing them in a dream can also mean you feel like you can't quite do what you need to do or that people aren't listening to you. Number 4, paralysis. Sleep. Sleep paralysis is a real sleep disorder that can cause you to feel awake and aware, but unable to move your body. It can be a very terrifying experience, especially if you're having a nightmare at the same time. During an episode of sleep paralysis, you may also experience hallucinations, such as seeing shadowy figures or feeling a presence in the room with you. These hallucinations can be very realistic and can make the experience even more frightening. Sleep paralysis is a relatively common condition, affecting up to 4% of the population. It can be caused by several factors, including stress, anxiety, sleep deprivation, and certain medications. If you're experiencing sleep paralysis, it's important to try to stay calm and remind yourself that you're not awake. Eventually, the paralysis will pass and you will be able to move your body again. If you're having frequent episodes of sleep paralysis, talk to your doctor. There may be an underlying medical condition that's causing it, or your doctor may be able to offer tips on how to improve your sleep hygiene to reduce the frequency of episodes. Number 5, test anxiety. That sounds like a classic test anxiety nightmare. Many people have these, and they can be really stressful. The good news is that there are things you can do to reduce test anxiety. First, make sure you are well prepared for the test. This means studying ahead of time and making sure you understand the material. Second, get a good night's sleep before the test. Being well rested will help you to think more clearly. Third, eat a healthy breakfast on the day of the test. This will help to give you energy and focus. Fourth, arrive at the test early so that you have time to relax and collect yourself before the test begins. Fifth, take some deep breaths and try to relax before and during the test. If you start to feel anxious, remind yourself that you are prepared and can do this. Finally, if you find that test anxiety is interfering with your ability to perform well on tests, talk to your doctor or a therapist. There are treatments available that can help. Number 6, natural disasters. The ground trembles beneath your feet, a monstrous growl rising from the earth like a prehistoric beast awakening from its slumber. Cracks snake across the pavement, growing wider with each tremor. Buildings teeter precariously on the brink of collapse. Winds scream a terrifying symphony, whipping debris into a frenzied traffic signs become deadly projectiles. Shop awnings twist and snap like tortured limbs. In the distance, a wall of water crashes down, a monstrous wave the color of churning slate, swallowing everything in its path. You wake with a gasp, the terror of nature's fury clinging to you even in the safety of your dreams, the aftershocks of the nightmare reverberating in your pounding heart. Number 7. Being lost. You walk down empty streets, a maze of identical buildings stretching on forever. Every corner looks the same, the familiar shops and landmarks replaced by towering unknowns. Panic starts to rise in your chest, a frantic drumbeat echoing your confusion. You retrace your steps, desperately searching for a recognizable street, but you only end up deeper in this labyrinth with no escape. The compass in your hand spins uselessly, its needle refusing to point north, a broken guide in this disorienting world. A cold dread settles in your gut, the chilling feeling of being utterly alone, adrift in a world stripped of direction. Number 8. Death of a loved one. A face appears in your dream, familiar yet somehow changed. It's the face of someone you love dearly, but there's a sadness in their eyes, a haunted echo of their usual joy. You reach out to touch them, but their hand fades like morning mist, leaving behind a gaping emptiness in your grasp. Tears well up, blurring the dream into a watercolor of grief. But then a gentle voice, soft as a sigh, whispers words of comfort. It's a message from beyond, a reminder of the love that transcends even death. The dream shifts, the sorrow tinged with a bittersweet acceptance. Perhaps it's not a goodbye, but a message to hold tight to the love that will always connect you, even across the veil. Number 9. Being found unprepared. The blinding stage lights turn the audience into a faceless void. Your mind races, desperately searching for the practiced speech, the witty anecdote, anything. But your carefully crafted presentation has vanished, replaced by a terrifying emptiness. A spotlight catches the tremor in your hands, and you suddenly feel like you're drowning in your borrowed suit, 2 sizes too small. Panic erupts like a wildfire, consuming your composure. The microphone looms before you, a gaping maw waiting to swallow you whole. Here you stand, exposed and vulnerable, a fraud about to be unmasked. Number 10. Being trapped. Walls press in from all sides, suffocating and relentless. You claw at the cold stone, desperate for an escape, but they offer no give. The air thickens, heavy with a suffocating dread. You thrash and writhe, but your limbs feel like lead, weighed down by an unseen force. The only sound is the maddening thump of your own frantic heartbeat, a drumbeat echoing your growing despair. No matter which direction you turn, there's only suffocating darkness, a prison with no key. Is this a tomb or a terrifying metaphor for the crushing weight of your circumstances? We've all been there, jolted awake by a nightmare that leaves your heart pounding and your sheets clinging a little tighter. But what if I told you some of those terrifying dreams are actually pretty common? Join us as we explore the top 10 scariest common nightmares. From falling endlessly to being chased by shadowy figures, we'll unravel the meaning behind these creepy dreams and maybe even offer some tips to conquer them. So snuggle up close, with the lights on of course, smash that like button, subscribe for more sleep talk, and get ready to confront those nighttime terrors together.